Talking about your divorce online could cost you your relationships, your reputation, and maybe a job. It cost me a job. I lost a job from talking about my divorce and my dating experience on social media. But although it cost me a job, it created for me a life changing career opportunity and brought me relationships that are absolutely priceless. And here's the thing, I've never really been a sharer. My whole life, you will not go back in my Facebook history and see pictures of my kids on their first day of school or graduation or what I ate in a day or anything. For me, social media has always been strictly business. My personal life, not a peep. And here's the thing, even now, even though I post all the time, I have not shared grueling details. You don't know all of the messy ins and outs of my divorce or my dating life. My content is intentionally vague and pulls themes and truths and experiences that all women can relate to. It's not Karen specific. The truth is that you can be honest and you can be authentic without oversharing, without handing strangers your entire diary. So the angry post that started it all, it was about love bombing. I had just come out of a relationship and I was so severely love bombed. I didn't know what it was prior to this happening. But when I discovered what love bombing is, and if it hasn't happened to you, thank God. I was furious that I had been lied to such an extent that he was trying to pull the wool over my eyes and capture me into marriage before I could realize what was going on, and then reveal the truth of who he really was and put me in a situation that would compromise every area of my life and the quality and the longevity of my life. And I needed an outlet. I needed someplace to put my fury. And so I went on social media and was very pleasantly surprised to discover I was not crazy. This is a common thing that happens to so many women. And here's the thing, what we're scared to talk about, the things that we think are only happening to us, the things we're ashamed of, those are the things that everyone is desperate to hear. Those are the things that make people say, oh my gosh, I'm not alone. Now, there is always risks with coming on social media, as I mentioned. And one of the big things that still bothers me is I have a fear of coming across as a man hater, being misread, being misunderstood. And I will say, honestly, the women who get it. And they tell me all the time, you're not a man hater. That's not your vibe. But there's plenty of people that don't get it, and plenty of people that have an agenda, and plenty of people that want to tell your whole story based on a 2-minute video. Who would argue otherwise? But to set the record straight, I do not hate men for the sheer fact that they are men. I hate poor behavior, poor treatment from one person to another of any gender, of any age. I don't approve of dishonesty and I don't approve of abuse. And it's as simple as that. And my mission in one line is far bigger than what someone may think of me or assume about me or what story people may tell. It's to let other women know that you are not alone in your experience, whatever you're going through, and there is a better way forward. When I lost my job, I was in the onboarding process, and the hiring agent came across one of my videos and told me that she didn't think I was a good fit because she assumed I was extremely selfish and I would encourage those in the job to also live a life of sheer selfishness. A woman telling women to have standards is somehow selfish. A woman telling women to not take abuse, to stand up for themselves, to recognize the red flags, to learn to love themselves and where they're at no matter what they've been through, somehow is selfish. And now what I receive every day are DMs from women and comments from women saying, thank you. Oh my gosh, you've changed my life. You've helped me through one of the darkest times. You've given me hope that I do have a bright future. And you've helped me realize that I'm not crazy, that I'm not alone, that what I went through wasn't okay. It has become this community of support and friendship and guidance. And as a result, a place for me to hold trips for women who want to come together in this like-minded space, share their stories, share their experience, and enjoy a beautiful trip. And all of this and all of the relationships that have happened as a result came from one woman posting one very furious video, one very honest video on social media. Now, you don't have to share everything. You don't have to expose your whole life, and you don't have to go on social media to do this. But to keep everything inside, to not talk about your story, to not share a little bit when it's appropriate, when you read the room, when you see someone in a similar situation, is really not doing anyone a service. What we go through and all the hard things that we go through shape us in so many ways, on so many levels. And the lessons that we learn and the wisdom that we gain can be used to help other women. And if that means just talking to someone in the cubicle next to you and letting her know you've been there too, or you're praying for her for a better outcome, then that's all it takes. But staying silent about everything, try to appear a certain way, is an absolute waste of all that we've been through. Because somewhere out there, there's a woman who thinks she is the only one. And the thing you're afraid to say is exactly what she needs to hear.